Seeing the snow, it was a little bit scary. To me, it was a little bit scary, and the cold outside. I didn't even want to go outside. It was a little bit surprised to see the snow in America.
The frosty snow of Louisville, Kentucky is one of Habiba Muya's first American memories, a stark difference to the desert sand of Somalia and Kenya.
They brought me from Somalia when I was 2 years old because I was born in Somalia, but I was not raised in there. I was only 2 when I came in the camp called Dadaab.
From the refugee camp of Dadaab, Habiba's family trekked to Kakuma, hoping for a better chance at making it to America.
There, some people helped us, came to go to the camp called Kakuma, and we went there, and that's where we started the immigration stuff, all of that. That's how we get help and came into the United States.
As the Muya family of 12 waited in between immigration interviews, life went on.
Life wasn't difficult for me because I was living with my parents, both parents. I mean, really life there was a little bit different because there was no water like here that we use. We used to go ahead and fetch waters from another street or to another. That's how we used to do it. And cooking wasn't that easy like here.
Acceptance to America is like a lottery system. And when the Muya family heard they were chosen,
we were excited for us to come to the United States because all my sisters were already here, like 2 of them were already here, and my brother was already here, so we was like, we can't wait to see our brothers.
And the only thing between the Muyas and America was the 28-hour plane ride.
We was all afraid of the airplane because we didn't know, we never ride an airplane before. We was scared to the airplane, and my sister was allergic to it. My sister here, she was allergic to it because when we got into the airplane, as long as the airplane goes up, she used to vomit a lot.
Once they finally made it to the States on December 14th of 2004, Habiba was in for another shock.
Well, as for me, everyone else in our family, they used to eat, but for me, for 2 days, I didn't used to eat because I didn't like the food. That's how the smelling of the food was allergic. I was allergic to it, but 3 days later, I got used to it.
As Habiba's family got used to the food and the snow, they also realized that some things they heard about America were only rumors.
We heard a lot of things about United States. Some of them we are seeing them, and some of them we're not. It's just people they're putting us in pressure, telling us everything about United States, about the job and stuff like that. We didn't know. People didn't know that they were coming here to come and pay rent and pay everything like that. They didn't know about that. Because over there, we don't have to pay nothing. You just build your own house and build your own kitchen or bathroom, whatever you want to do. That's how you used to do. But we didn't hear nothing about building or paying rent. All we heard is about the schools. That's all they were talking about.
Habiba's brother Ramadan heard that Americans slept in beds of money. Ramadan, now a freshman in high school, wishes he could tell his 11-year-old self, English first, then school, then money. And English was no easy transition.
I was just listening. Nobody taught me how, like here, they don't teach you how to talk, but they only give you paper and stuff like that. So I just listened to how they pronounce the words, and it was a little bit hard for me, though, to pronounce it, but I got used to it in 3 months.
Now Habiba faces the daunting question of citizenship and where to call home.
When we came here, we were still refugees, but now I just have the resident card. They say that you have to do, there's some questions that you have to do to become a citizen here. So I'm trying my best to be that, but we're still not a citizen. Up to now, I don't feel like going back home because I know nothing much at home. So I'm here in the United States. I got everything ready in here, but I don't wish to go back there. Some people say that they wish to go back, but maybe going back to visit, but not going back to live there. Well, home is always home in Africa, but we're here now, we live here, but home is in Africa home. We can go back there and visit some people that we know that they can't afford to come here. We can go visit them there, but we couldn't say that we can go and live there.
In Louisville, Kentucky, for footslogging.com, I'm Katrina Helmer.